Hey everybody, today is the 19th of December. We're getting close to Christmas. And today in our readings we have these kind of dual stories that definitely are meant to parallel each other from the Old Testament, from the book of Judges, and then from the Gospel of Luke. And in the book of Judges we hear about the announcement of the birth of the man Samson to his mother, and she was barren with her husband and before this, and this angel comes to her and says that you will bear a son, and that there's no razor shall touch his head, and he shall have no wine or strong drink. And she believes the angel. She tells her husband, and she bears the son Samson. And then, kind of parallel, like in the gospel we have from the Gospel of Luke, the angel Gabriel comes to Zechariah, and Zechariah is the husband of Elizabeth, who would kind of be like then the uncle of Jesus, right? And or not the uncle, but like second cousin. All right. Anyway, but the angel appears to him in the temple, telling him that his wife who is barren will bear a son. The thing about the difference here is that Zechariah doubts this announcement. He says, how am I to know this? Because my wife has been barren. I'm an old man. She's advanced in years. And because of that, he's struck mute. I think that there's a principle here that we're called to really believe that the Lord can do great things and that he can work miracles in our lives. And I find myself a lot of times struggling with that sort of doubt where I'm like, well, this is happening and this is happening, so how could God do something about that? And I know a lot of us do. We kind of think that this is the way it is, and so it can't be different. But with God, all things are possible. And that's what Zechariah finds out, that he finds out later that, wow, God did do this. And he blessed their family with the child, and with the child who was going to prepare the way of the Lord. In a certain sense, this Advent season is for us to allow the Lord to give birth to something in us that really prepares the way for Jesus to come. We have to be continually ready for him to do something new, and sometimes things that we don't think are possible. Because as soon as we open ourselves up to that, to a new hope, and that we can see beyond what we think and what we believe, then God is able to do great things in our personal lives and in the lives of others. So let's ask the Lord today to really open our hearts to give birth to a new hope for us, that just as Elizabeth gave birth and Samson was brought into the world, that we too might give birth to something new, and that hope for what Jesus will do when he comes. God bless you all.